It's
Cool.
so long since we've been on this couch.
Can we do that again?
Yeah. It's been so long.
Whoa.
It's been forever.
I can't wait
since we've been on this couch.
Can't wait to turn on. There's a hair in my mouth. Can't wait to turn on some TV. Wait just there, because it's time for us to talk about shows.
I'm Stine.
I'm a huge bitch.
And you're watching?
I'm Christine.
And I'm?
Yeah.
And you? Today, and with your, they told me, my favorite.
Can get rid of that one completely.
So
we're just warming up.
We're just gonna get right the fuck into it.
Television. We've all watched them. Today's topic is TV. We've all seen it.
That's all that goes to show.
It really does. I'm in desperate and dire need for a snack and some monetization from YouTube's side. And I think I've already said that. So let's jump away on 3. Here we go.
What we do in this household
Us
and
too?
in our past household
Okay.
is put on the TV whilst working
Yeah.
and consume entire seasons per day. You know?
Well, yeah, we do. I
Yeah.
can't even front. So,
Yeah, as women, our interests are watch TV,
yeah.
complain, go out,
Smell good, smell bad.
smell good, smell bad, fart.
Like actively?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So all this to say, we want to rank our TV shows that we've watched together.
Yeah. Making a tier list of the shows we've watched together. Let's clarify for a quick second. These are shows that we've watched together or have started and then decided to start over and watch with each other.
Yes.
So like Weeds, Glee, even
Degrassi.
Fall of the House of Usher, like I've seen by myself.
Yeah.
And then and Degrassi, of course, we've seen separately and then decided to watch together.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is we're taking these shows. Whenever we like commit to a show, it becomes kind of our life. And sometimes it takes months for us to finish these shows. And while some shows may have like better production value, some of them I will say like we've had trouble finishing. There are certain ones where we just wanted to get them finished to get over with them.
Towards the end, it was like, we can't not finish it.
Yeah.
You know, like gotta see it through.
Yeah.
But there's a point in some of these at the end, we just like let it go. We just kind of let it go.
Well, I will say I never gave up on them.
No, like keep watching it, but like it just plays.
Yeah.
It just plays in the background.
I'm not proud of that.
Yeah.
Because how am I going to get through like 8, 9 seasons of something and then decide I don't care anymore at season 10? Like that's so, I put in so much work, you know?
Yeah.
I'll say Glee, incredible show.
Yeah.
But
Should we start with Glee?
Yeah, is that
Let's
okay?
just start on Glee.
Can we just like start with Glee?
We're gonna start with Glee.
Are we able to move them around in the tier? Can I bump Glee up at any point? Because I don't see this.
We'll be able to go back.
Okay.
Like if you think of a reason why you like kind of want to move it up,
Okay.
we can like discuss towards the end. But I'm
Okay.
thinking, so we're gonna do a tier list. We have tier S, A, B, C, and D. S tier is top, D is not top.
Yeah,
D
S
is lowest.
stands for superior. A stands for, pretty good. B stands for,
but I think I liked it.
wait, B stands for best and A stands for, better than the best.
C stands for could be worse.
Yeah. D stands
for
wet fart sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, so write that down.
We are going to start with Glee.
Glee was very good. It holds near and dear to my heart, and it has like some of the most quotable things on television
Truly.
that could have ever like made its way to television.
it had such a cultural impact.
Surely it did.
And I think it was ahead of its time as well.
Yeah. It was one of the first shows that we've watched that was actually camp, like in its definition. Could I define that confidently right now? No, but it's more of a vibe that you feel and you catch, and then you save it for a rainy day. Yeah. And you're like, that's camp, and I know it.
Yeah.
You either get it or you don't.
Yeah.
So Glee, we didn't even finish, is my point.
Yeah.
Glee, there came to a point where I just started watching YouTube summaries of it to like feel some sort of closure for the seasons that we didn't finish.
I think we did that for the last season and like part of the second to last season. I think like we started watching the second to last season and then ended up doing it. Did we watch the last episode? Is that what we did? Or no. Okay.
I
we should have done
looked
that
up like regionals season whatever so I could look at the finale.
Yeah.
and then we just didn't care.
It was just like really, there wasn't much. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it. Like once they go off to college, it's just honestly let's have a moment of silence for the first death I experienced as a kid that really tore me up.
First celeb death?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Corey Monteith. It kind of just goes downhill from there, you know? I think for its golden years, it is one of the most amazing shows to ever exist. But the fact that it didn't move forward with being that good in the like final seasons is what makes me not put it in S tier. Like it's going to be an, oh, you think so?
We have to get through these.
I think we can do, let's put it in B for now. I agree. Okay.
Favorite character, shout out? 3, 2, 1. Brittany. Okay, perfect.
Amazing. Okay, Fall of the House of Usher. She saw it, and then she was like, you would like this.
Yeah.
And then so we watched it. She watched it with me while I watched it.
Yeah. For me, it's still rewatchable. I saw that whole entire season of that show, that series, whatever, all the way through twice. I would still watch it again from scratch, and I've done the same with The Haunting of Bly Manor.
I would also rewatch it, and that is because I don't remember what it was about at all. I remember really enjoying it while we watched it, but I truly could not tell you a plot point.
Really?
Oh, all of them started dying or something.
Yeah.
And then at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then at the end of it all,
the
plot was very cool. The casting was great. Similar casting to Bly Manor and I think also Hill House.
Yeah.
Same like.
I would watch it again. I would watch it again because I know that I enjoyed it.
Yeah. But the iconography of it all.
Yeah. But
the punch wasn't there.
Yeah, I would say it's a B for me.
Yeah. The thing is, none of these are bad.
None of them
like,
are
how
bad.
are we in good conscience going to make anything D-list?
No, yeah. I think the lowest I'll probably go is, I don't know. Okay. Let's move on to Barry.
Oh,
S
God.
tier.
Perfect show. It was a perfect show.
I'm just going to have to move it up.
Yeah.
Just in advance. It is...
It's up there with Breaking Bad, I feel.
Yeah. It's like each season gets a little bit more absurd. But not in a way where it's like over exaggerated.
Where it's a reach.
Yeah.
Where you're like, this is a stretch.
Yeah.
They're kind of just putting out episodes for any reason.
Yes. It was 100% like, I believe that it was, they knew where it was going to end, you know?
I think so too. I think it was like Breaking Bad where they had the ending written out, confirmed, instead of just writing a show and then being like, I hope the network lets us add another season. And then you're just like, putting out more seasons just for the sake of, you know,
which is
profit.
exactly why I like Breaking Bad so much.
Yeah, and I think that's the reason why Glee went downhill.
Yeah, yeah.
So Barry's a perfect show.
Barry is a perfect show.
The only thing that was a little bit of a stretch, I think, was that one episode where the little girl had like superpowers, and he's like, she's like not of this earth.
Yeah,
that was so funny, and it was so out there of an episode where I think we could all be like, this is like a weird filler episode.
I don't know. It felt like, because that was just, I think the purpose of that episode was to really capture the downfall of Barry and Fuchs. Like, show what's so wrong with their relationship. where it's like Fuchs thinks he's like good for Barry and he's like doing good for Barry, but
Yeah.
like the whole thing is that he's always putting him in these situations and he could care less about the health
Of
as-
like the people he harms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how he has like no soul. And
Yeah.
Barry is the one that doesn't want to kill a child, you know?
Yeah.
All right, Entourage.
Entourage was so good we couldn't get enough of it, where we
Yeah.
wanted to watch the movies that came out after the shows were done. How many
Like
seasons are in the show Entourage?
6?
Entourage has 8 seasons.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say 8, but I was like, is that too many seasons?
8 seasons, and then there is one Entourage movie.
Oh, yeah, true. We could not.
I thought there were 3.
Yeah, no, I think I'm thinking of Sex and the City. There's 3 Sex and the City movies.
Well, we wanted to watch the movie after, but we couldn't find it available. We never got to.
I think we started watching it, or maybe this was when I watched Entourage, and I was like, you know what, I should watch the movie, and it was just so hard. Just so
Bad?
hard to get through. It was just so
bad.
impossible. But the show itself, like, it just doesn't get old, I think. I think it's definitely outdated
Oh yeah, of
in
course.
a major way.
Yeah,
and I
complete-
love it.
completely and utterly.
Yeah.
In the way Weeds also.
Yeah. I think that a lot of people didn't like how they wrapped up Entourage. I personally loved it.
I can't remember at all.
With like Ari, spoiler alert,
Oh!
with Ari like retiring, and then everyone is just kind of like they all end up at the plane.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh, and
I know,
Sloane.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, there were things that I did feel like were a little bit rushed.
yeah,
Because at the end, I'm like, Ari's completely and utterly neglecting his family,
yeah,
and his wife is like,
yeah,
come
bro,
home.
come on, yeah.
But then it ends up with his daughter being like, I'm going to be an agent or talent agent scout or something.
Yeah,
and he's
and-
like, yay. And
Yeah.
it's just like, dude, what if she wants to be a tap dancer? Like, let her be. You
Yeah.
know? Freaking, jeez.
Mm.
Ari Gold.
Ari Gold, I would put it in A.
Damn. Oh, yeah.
I think I'd give it an A.
Just, yeah.
I don't think I could put it in S.
Well, that means we're putting it above Glee.
Yeah, because like Glee has 2 full seasons that are not good.
Valid. Put it in A.
Yeah.
Favorite character, 3, 2, 1. Turtle,
Turtle.
of course. Okay, favorite character from Barry, 3, 2, 1. NoHo Hank.
Yeah, of course.
So put in a room Brittany S. Pierce, NoHo Hank, and Turtle.
They're gonna be
all
best friends.
together.
Oh no, Turtle would actually. I feel like would hate-
Turtle would want to kill them.
Turtle would love Brittany.
Brittany would love NoHo Hank. NoHo Hank would actually love both of them,
Yeah,
I feel.
I feel.
And Turtle would be so flattered
Mm-hmm.
by NoHo Hank's adoration of him that he would have no choice but to stand.
But of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam and Colby, the Conjuring series.
So, okay, we're adding this because this was like,
I think this was like our first.
this was one of our first, like, let's sit down and watch every episode of this, start to finish, every minute of this series,
Because
right?
they were, yeah. I used to watch them a shit ton, like years ago, YouTubers, and I stopped, just lost interest. They have an hour and a half long part 1 of them visiting the Conjuring house, play, and then she was like, what's this?
We were checking out of 99-cent store. You looked at somebody had like a sticker or a tattoo, and you were like, is that a Sam and Colby, blah, blah, blah? And he was like, yeah, I'm getting this done. And you were like, holy shit. And I was like, what is Sam and Colby? And you were like, we're watching when we get home.
Oh my God. I like
That's-
completely forgot that that's why. So they ghost hunt and they went to the Conjuring house and they did a 3-part series. Their production value is insane. They're really good at reactions. I think they're like really good at playing it up. I will say one of the things I don't like about it, and I didn't like about a lot of their series, is that they'll put like listen on the screen and then you don't hear
Yeah.
whatever noise they're trying to get you to hear.
It'll be like, listen.
It'll be like,
And they'll be like, did you hear that?
No way.
We should do
Yeah.
a haunted episode just like that, but it's just us farting. As entertaining as they are, they don't have the impact that the other shows that we've watched have.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't feel like they're going to be very high up on the tier list just of the shows that we're listing today, this evening.
Especially like since it is a ghost thing, the fear factor was extremely low for me.
I liked it that way.
Yeah, no, exactly. But like for what they're going for, I would unfortunately put this as a C.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Degrassi.
S. Yes. S. S, what are you kidding? S plus.
S.
Degrassi had about roughly, 3,000 seasons?
Yeah.
With about roughly 10,000 episodes per season?
Yeah. And then revamps? Come on. We got Degrassi Next Class? Sign me up. Are we
started with this 80s series.
Yeah.
And then Degrassi Next Generation.
Next Gen.
So the adults in the 80s one had kids. Emma, Manny, JT, Liberty, Toby, Drake, Spinner, Paige, etc. That went until what, like season 12?
Yeah, just about. Like we went through their entire high school career.
Yeah.
And as we're going through their high school career, there's new freshmen coming in, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're getting attached to those people.
Yeah.
And like every episode is about a different high schooler. And I think that's what kept it so interesting is because like
it focuses on one plot.
Yeah.
You mean?
You have like this episode about JT.
Yeah.
And it leaves you kind of on a little hanger. And then you have to wait like 4 more episodes to see that storyline get brought up again.
Oh,
because,
good point.
And it made it feel way more realistic, I think.
Yeah. Keeps you engaged.
Keeps you engaged.
In the way, realistic in the way where like high school drama would unfold. Okay.
Yeah.
There were so many seasons, I feel like the writers were losing the ability to keep fresh perspectives. Types a struggle. Mm-hmm. So a lot have, like every character, there were things like teen pregnancy, being diagnosed with a sickness, being overworked, seeing like your parents struggle with addiction, seeing your friends struggle with addiction, this and that, where they were getting to the point where they were kind of just like making stuff up.
Yeah.
And then at some point,
out of nowhere,
this one girl is like, I have cystic fibrosis. And it's just like, I know that's a totally, completely real thing that a teenager can have. But at this point, we're like 15 seasons in, and you're like, that's what you're coming up with?
You can say it. Anorexia. And just like, oh my God. Then like, and then you would like, I guess like this makes sense in the like grand scheme of high school where just like people who really didn't associate with each other at their beginning of their career in high school were hooking up with people at the end.
But
like
that's real
Claire.
as hell.
And that's what I'm saying. Like it was just so real. 6 of the students getting pregnant somehow, or getting stabbed, or getting shot.
Yeah.
I think it was a really. I don't think I should have watched it when I did. At the ripe age of 14. Honestly, no, I take it back.
No, yeah. I was going to say
why it was made.
That's when I started watching, probably around 12 or 13.
Yeah.
Because that was when I started watching the older episodes before Teen Nick became Teen Nick. It was called The End.
Yeah, it was. When Nick Cannon would have that one commercial that would say, the difference between a dramedy and a dromedary, or something like that. I have that ingrained in my brain.
The commercial that I have ingrained in my brain is when people are auditioning to sing the Degrassi theme song. And this one girl is like, whatever it takes, I know I can make it through.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be the best! And then she's like, so when do I start?
Yeah.
And like that also was in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, according to last episode, like season 10 is near and dear to our hearts.
Yeah.
So it's going to be S tier for me.
Yeah, it's going to stay S tier for me. There's just how I was trying to explain the feeling I get when I watch The Summer I Turned Pretty. Like that times 10 is the attachment that I have to Eli Goldsworthy.
Mm-hmm.
I truly, when he came on screen the first time we watched it together,
Yeah.
I'm sweating thinking about it. Like I think because of the attachment it has to like my childhood, Just like the thought that like I cannot ever have him because
Yeah.
he's literally a character.
You're getting red.
I'm getting
Yeah, I think it's kind of similar to the way I feel about Lil Nas X,
Mm.
where I get like somber about it. I get solemn. I get like
I get
like,
forlorn
j-
even.
mm. Whatever it takes, I know I can make it through. Oh, timeout. The soundtrack sometimes of that freaking show, yeah, the made up bands made
Yeah.
for the show, and when they would like perform, you know, Holly J sucks,
Yeah.
hey California, hey
Yeah.
I,
I see
your pattern, and I can match it. Just trace the lines on your paisley jacket.
Yeah.
And something
Yeah.
of the sort.
Yeah. I just truly think that this show made me who I am today. Today. Eli Goldsworthy was the pinnacle of my type of man.
Yeah.
He is who I became. I've never driven my car into a wall for a woman, though. And I can say that with confidence. I can say with confidence that I've never done that.
Did you drive a car in school?
Yeah.
In high school?
Yeah.
You had one?
Yeah.
Damn.
Honda the Honda?
You had that?
Two-door coupe.
Hopping out like checking the box. Person, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
shoot.
shoot.
If
If
these
it's
30's
30's
all
all
that I got.
Time's up.
Mr. Moneybags over here. I was gonna say, if you had a car in high school, would you drive a hearse the way Eli did?
Okay. We could truly go on and on about this show.
Yeah.
All day, all night. It's S tier.
Yeah.
Let's move forward.
I
think.
did have one more thing to say
Go.
about it.
Go off. I'll keep talking about it too.
My one gripe.
Oh, no. Oh, I know what you're going to say.
The last season that Claire and Drew and Adam,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
or like the season after that, Claire and Drew did not have to be anything close to a storyline whatsoever.
That's what I was
whole
referencing.
thing pissed me off.
That's what I was referencing when it was like two people that really just did not.
Well, that wasn't that far-fetched because she was best friends with his brother.
Yeah, I think that needed to happen.
I think that was
I think she
fucking
needed
ridiculous.
a fucking break.
I think it was fucking ridiculous because her best friend also dated him. So what the
So
fuck
high
was she
school,
thinking?
though.
That's so true.
It's so high school.
I'm saying that like that hasn't happened to literally me.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like the reason you don't like it is because you didn't like that it was Claire and Drew.
Yeah.
And
So
that's
what?
so valid.
So
and
what?
and what I thought you were going to
But also
actually
because I
refer
thought it was
to-
unconventional as well.
what I thought you were going to refer to was the wedding between Spinner and Emma,
Yeah.
which I loved.
I
You
thought that happened
hated.
so abruptly too. That was weird to me. That was weird. Why did that happen so fast? That happened so fast. That would have been. Sorry for yelling.
It's
Sorry.
okay.
I'm just also.
No,
Why
it's
did
okay.
Imogen's dog die? What the fuck, Degrassi? Oh my god.
I still don't think that JT needed to die. There's
Oh
okay.
yeah, Becky. No, you know what? I think pissed me off even more than Claire and Drew was Becky and Drew. was Becky and Drew.
Joe.
Was Becky and Drew.
Who's Becky.
Becky
The blonde.
Baker. The blonde. It's not right.
Welcome to
Degrassi. Another spring, another fall.
I hate him. He broke up with me by killing himself.
Ranking Degrassi deaths,
Yeah.
best to worst.
Yeah, join us next week for a tier list on Degrassi pregnancies.
Ugliest babies from Degrassi's pregnant kids.
Okay, tell me lies. S.
No.
I'd definitely put it in A though for me at the least.
It's not done yet.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it's A for now.
I think it's A for now. I think also it's just that like each cliffhanger, it's such a twist, bro. It's always such a fucking twist.
It's so incredibly.
They know how to keep you on the hook. It is one of the most sexual shows I've ever seen in my life in a massive way, in a beautiful
Such a
way.
big, gigantic, massive, big tits way.
Yeah, and I adore that about it. Exactly.
We left off on that show with Cookies and Cream about to get married,
Yeah.
and Cream is about to listen to a voicemail
Cream
that
is
Steven recorded when he and Cookies got into a fight, and he said, well, you're fine with it? You're not going to beat me up or anything? He's like, no, it's fine. And
Yeah.
then Steven knows revenge is best served cold, and he is a spiteful person.
Steven is insane.
Yeah, he's very chic the way he holds a grudge.
Mm-hmm.
He does not let things go. And he keeps it to himself for a while.
Yeah. Like, that's a 10-year-long revenge plan
Yeah, that's nuts.
type beat. I just think that he is an evil genius. I think that he would be from Echo Park or Silver Lake. I think that he is such a well-written character. And I think that he's an incredible actor. And
Yeah.
him and the main girl are dating in real life.
That's terrifying because you know when you can really, with your full bust, hate a character that's written on screen, like that's, they've done a good job.
Mm-hmm.
And that character is so hateable.
There is no excuse for the way he acts.
And like, it can come from a place that makes sense, but it still doesn't make sense why do you care that much to ruin this or that? Ruin. So what did we put that? A? S?
That's gonna be an A for me. Would you agree?
Yeah.
We have White Lotus.
Okay, we have White Lotus. That's a fantastic show.
It is.
It gets better with every season.
You think so?
Yeah, I think, well, I know so.
Yeah.
Because I've rewatched season 1 and 2 after I watched 3, and season 1 moved so slowly that I'm like, oh my God, why are people saying that like season 1 was better?
I think they're like all even for me. I think I have like a favorite season, but I don't think one is better than the other. And unfortunately, and I'll explain why, my favorite season is season 1, and that's because Lucas Gage gets his ass eat.
Yeah.
And it's just like a beautiful sequence of events.
Yep.
It's just that is such a good episode.
And that's why we love overcompensating as well, because it's insinuated that they would.
Yeah. I think White Lotus is pretty S tier. I feel like a lot of people will disagree with that because they think that I think one of the main arguments about this show is that oh, nothing happens. There's no point. And I think that's the point.
Oh, what do you mean? Ooh, spill tea.
It's it's a continuous argument that people are like, there's really no resolutions. It's just a story that could just keep going. Nothing happens. That's the point. Everything happens.
I think it's kind of like the movie Bodies, 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 where the destruction is all a matter of their own fault.
Yeah.
And if you zoom out, you realize a lot of this could have been avoided with some communication in a healthy way.
Yeah.
But because I feel like everybody represents also different types of faults and flaws, like this pride and gluttony and whatever, and that's kind of the basic level of seeing it, the very surface level, I should say, where it's very easy to read, but there's sub layers to that.
Yeah.
And I think the whole point is that nothing ever happens because it's the destruction of their own mindset.
It's the human condition.
It is the human freaking condition, and the White Lotus is just a vessel for that to unfold.
Yeah. ST, no cap on jaw. Next we have Weeds.
Okay, I for a while I've wanted to say that that's an S tier show, and then I did mature a bit. I would put it at A, just because it's for me, it's a show that I've watched so many times all the way through, and I've also been oh my God, how are they continuing to come up with these storylines in the Barry type of way?
I would put Weeds in B for me personally, because there were a lot of episodes that they didn't grab me. I think it took me a very long time to actually get into it.
Damn.
When we were watching. I think it took till the end of the first season for me to be oh, okay, yeah, I'll pay more attention to it. But then by the end, I feel like I was giving a lot more attention to it. I will say a lot of people don't like how it ends. and that's why I never wanted to watch it, but I kind of loved it. Oh, I wish they ended up together. But I think it's like, it makes sense that they don't, because she never like truly loved him.
I love that they didn't. I don't like. Oh,
I think it's just no. It's the Conrad and Belly in me where I'm just like, it's written in the stars, but it's not.
Yeah.
She doesn't love him. She just uses him. It's like
she loves him in a way that she loves his attention.
Yeah, that, and she like, I don't even know if I can say that she cares for him. She does care for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I just wanted her to wake up and realize that like he would have been good for her.
Yeah.
And that's more what I mean, rather than like, oh, I wish they ended up together. Like, I wish her character changed in that way.
Yeah, I feel like she's one of, wow. In a way, you may have said this to me before, and if you have, I may have even disagreed at one point, but given more time away from the show, I think she's a character who has shown maybe some of the least progression.
Little to no growth at all.
When all the other characters have. And I think that's gigantic, if not huge, if not enormous.
I don't think she changes like at all.
You know?
Yeah.
Like even Celia, I think against her will, had changes of heart, and that like she was like the most hateable character. Was it rushed? Were some of those plot points rushed towards the end of the last season? Yeah.
Yes.
I can't give away too much, but the way Silas ends his story,
yeah,
wild show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess the ending was a little bit rushed, so I can understand why it wouldn't be totally up top. In my defense for Entourage, though, it did take me a little bit to start caring. I needed like you to explain to me kind of what was going on in order for me to latch on like a baby to a nipple. Mm-hmm. And I feel like you were the same with Weeds.
I think so as well. I still like wouldn't put it in A, just me personally, but if you want to put it in A, we can.
We could put it in B.
Okay. You. I'm going to put it in C.
Okay. The first two season 2 was my favorite.
Season 2 is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Season 1 will always be my favorite, but season 2 is like sticking up there with that Me Espresso.
Season 1, the characters pissed me off. Season 2, I fell in love with all the characters. Season 3 held on to, it kept me holding on, but
especially with the young teen of it all.
Oh my God, I completely forgot about him. He was so fine. Mm-hmm. Oh my freaking word. And he was not a young teen, he was 19 and in college, so that doesn't make it weird.
No, I agree.
And then the fourth one, which Lucas Gage is also in, you could say. I couldn't like get into it, and then you had to help me through that one, and then as well as the last season, and the last season I think personally was ass.
The last season was impossible to get through. Was just like pulling teeth. Yeah. I remember, I think I watched it all, and then Jason said he was going to start watching it, and I was like, I don't even know if I would recommend that.
Don't even fucking bother, actually.
He kept saying, oh, I should probably start watching the last season view, and I was like, I don't know if you need to. Like, it's really not that important.
I could send you an email about it, and you'd be fine.
Yeah, you could watch a synopsis on YouTube. Yeah. I think that's why I would put it in C, is just because, like, it was a steady decline after the second season.
Yeah, truly.
But, like, if it was just season 1 and 2, it would be, like, A.
I would say season 1, 2, and 3 even, I would be like, this is a
pretty
great fucking show. Mm-hmm. It would be A, yeah. But you're right, steady decline.
So it's going to be a C.
Yeah.
Sorry. Mm-hmm. Next we have Ginny and Georgia's, is how I wrote it.
God.
Ginny and Georgia.
Again, season 2, so good. Season 2, so good. Season 1 obviously hooked me enough to want to watch season 2. Season 3, why is Austin 10 years older? So hard to watch.
Mm-hmm. Why does Marcus have that haircut? He looks like an autistic boy that loves to play video games in his room.
I feel like you were Marcus in high school and I was Maxine in high school.
I think I was more Abby.
You were so Abby.
Yeah.
I feel like you wanted to be Abby, but we were both
I think I wanted to be
Maxine.
Marcus. I think I had Maxine and Abby collab piece.
Period. I think I was Maxine and a little bit of a mixture of the girl that everyone hates in that show that kissed Abby.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, vomited first. Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Did we forget that she just barfed and then put her mouth on Abby's mouth?
Yeah.
Pause?
I feel like I've grown like to detach myself from that show, but I think this last season brought me back.
A good portion of that cast was originally in Degrassi.
I'd give Ginny and Georgia a B. Would you give it an A?
No.
Would you give it a C?
I don't know.
Whoa.
It's so good.
I would say
But I
B.
think after this season, I'm like, meh. That means I'm putting Ginny and Georgia in the same tier as Weeds.
And Glee.
And Glee.
Yeah, C is fine with me.
Yeah. I might even bump you down to D at some point just to even out,
I think that,
just to give it a fair.
I think that I also would bump you
All right,
down.
bump that shit.
Okay, you as being switched to D and Ginny and Georgia is at C. I separated all the Love Island seasons. So we have Love Island season 6, because they are their own shows.
Okay.
Love Island season 6 is S tier.
Okay.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Okay.
Love Island season 7 is D tier. Well, actually, no. We went to Australia after season 6.
D tier.
D tier. I would have said C, but D is totally fine with me. Season 7, C maybe.
C.
C, because I didn't want to be this person, but season 6 was such a high bar.
Mm-hmm. I think you're totally right. You're valid for that. I think what really like keeps me grasped on to the culture of the show and just like my attachment to that season are unfortunately the edits and the hot takes on TikTok.
Are you talking about season 6 was the like edits and the
Yeah, I'm getting there. Yes, but then also I was like meh about season 7, and the more I see Nicolandria edits, the more I'm like, it was always them.
Oh, it was always them.
It was always them. It was there the whole time.
Always them.
And then someone made this freaking edit. It was so crazy. It was like Jenny Han wrote this shit, dude. It was like a clip of Olandria being like, yeah, I like to wear bright colors on days when I'm the saddest in the villa, so I can at least like project some type of like happiness. And then all the clips with her and Nick, she's wearing black because like she didn't need to wear the bright colors because she was happy with Nick.
Yeah. No, I think if anything were to come out of this season that I liked, it was Nicolandria.
Yeah.
I hate Shelley.
Damn. Yeah, you always have said that.
I never liked
why?
Shelley. I never liked Ace. She just, like, I get the worst vibe from her. Worst vibe from her.
I don't think she called out enough people on their shit, specifically the guys.
Oh, the guys. Yeah, no.
She
didn't call the guys out on anything.
She let Ace talk to another woman the way he did. He let Ace speak to Amaya that way in front of people. She let Ace kind of like talk down to a lot of other girls, and if that was my man, that would have been not cool.
I think that's like the reason I get such a bad vibe is that she is that girl that's like, oh, guys are just easier to be friends with.
Yikes. Yeah, I hear you. I feel like that's something that Hood have probably said at one point in her life, and then it was like, no, being a girl's girl is cooler. Yeah. So I'm gonna fake being a girl's girl when she wasn't whatsoever.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Love Island season 6 edits are what like really did it for me when we were first watching. Like, I mean, that's what like got me to start watching US.
Yeah.
Was the edits of Leah and Rob. The Bears season 1 through 3.
Great. Everything after that,
We started watching the 4 and I like genuinely just like couldn't pay attention.
Yeah. I restarted trying to watch that by myself, and it was like, I think I got through like 2 or 3 episodes. Actually, I watched a full episode from season 1 by accident and was like, I'm kind of confused. And then I realized.
That's crazy.
And then looked at it and I was like, that makes more sense because what the fuck? And then I like started season 4 over again. I was like, well, that was a waste of my fucking time. So yeah, kind of declining, unfortunately. But really sad to say because last season was so strong.
Yeah. And for that, I would put it in B.
Okay.
Yeah. American Horror Story season 1. S. I feel like this one will be our most conflicting.
Yeah.
Literally the only reason why I would put it in S tier is because of the chokehold it had on me in high school.
Go away, Tate!
You're all that I want.
You're all I have. No. It was a little slow moving for me personally.
That's fair. I think like really the only thing I like about that season is the love story. I think a lot of it, like some of it was freaky. I like the concept of the house.
I didn't like how it was so gray.
It's really dark.
Yeah, I would go like
B is fine.
Or B or C even.
I'm gonna
C or even B.
I'm gonna average it out to B. Especially when considering the rest of American Horror Story.
Horror Story. Yeah, we've watched other ones.
Like 1, 2,
dabbled.
and 3 are like the best seasons.
Okay, I understand the cultural impact on it, so that's why I'm not
it's
like a full C. I can accept it being at a B.
Like that's what got it its footing, you know.
Yeah.
Our last one is Dead to Me. I think it's
3, 4 seasons.
3.
I mean, short and sweet.
Short and sweet. I like
Really
hated
good.
the ending in the way that it broke my heart.
Mm-hmm.
I would honestly put this A.
I was
think
gonna
anyone
say
that
A
has
as well.
not seen Dead to Me should watch it.
Very similar, actually, to Weeds. And hear me out. In the way where the storylines parallel to each other. And I think that is, if not some type of homage, at least a nod. I don't know, but it could be completely coincidental. But I think there are a lot of parallels to the certain side plots of the story that I find very interesting. Like, younger kid becomes like a little weird,
Yeah.
but he's also like kind of sweet, and the older kid's like bratty, and then there's like an enemy best friend, frenemy, and then there's like the dad of it all.
I
And
think,
then
yeah.
the love interest of it all, and then the mom having to do some things on the side that are for the well-being of her family and other
I
things.
just think it was a very well-rounded show.
Yeah.
Christina Applegate.
Mhm.
I think that her character arc is like one of the best I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
I think it was like very pure.
A lot of growth and a lot of discomfort, and then like changes of the character seen on screen, and that's cool to watch.
Yeah.
God, wow, what a heartbreaking show.
Yeah.
So freaking funny.
Heartbreaking and beautiful and everything in between in a massive way.
Shout out James Marsden.
Yeah. Oh, love him.
You are
I was
beautiful.
gonna say also if we're going James Marsden, Jury.
Jury Duty?
Yeah.
We didn't watch that together though.
Well, we did. I told us to start it because you sent it on
TikTok,
and I was like,
knew about the show.
I didn't know how you didn't know about
I
it.
don't know either.
And then it was like, I was like, do you want to start Jury Duty? And then we watched it. You watched it in like one day.
I was on that. I was butt on couch that day.
Yeah.
Oh, God, he's so beautiful. Yeah, what is the list then? What is absolute A, S tier? Degrassi, and that's it?
Degrassi, White Lotus, and Love Island Season 6.
Damn, I can't believe those are all on the same.
Should we move Love Island Season 6 down one?
No, I think it's just like, keep in mind, listeners and viewers, these are the shows that Crispy and I have watched together.
These are all our opinions.
Yeah.
If you guys differ in opinion, leave a comment below. Leave a comment below letting us know which of these shows you would have put in S tier. And if they would be the ones we did.
Oh yes, this is us wrapping up on the episode.
Yes, isn't it just?
I'm so hungry. Can I have a little snack?
Yeah.
Let us know if you guys agree or disagree in the comments below me right here.
Join us next week for
a different type of episode.
Join us next week for a collab piece with our present selves.
Yeah, we'll be more up to date and stuff like that. We should be in costumes because it'll be October.
We can do costumes every episode of October. Except
Well, this
for
one's
this one.
except for this one, of course.
Today we're dressed up as, and love you guys so much.
Everyone wish Crispy a safe flight back to America.